What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Avengers Doomsday just got a major, and I mean major, update today with a 5.5-hour live stream revealing a chair with an actor's name on it, announcing that they're going to be in the movie. Today I'm going over the surprises and the choices that have been made for who's going to be in the movie, and as of right now, who's not going to be in the movie. They say they're going to announce more of the cast here in the next couple of weeks. I'm assuming that's why we're missing some key characters here. I need to hear from you guys down below in the comments. What do you make of the cast so far? Who is the biggest surprise for you? Who's the biggest surprise for not being there? Let's talk about it all down below. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell, and let's hop into this. So we all got an announcement that Marvel is going to be dropping some big news for Avengers Doomsday, which is now in production, and it was a 5.5-hour live stream revealing characters' names. And basically, that's it. That's literally all it was. Robert Downey Jr. showed up at the end. They dropped this little teaser video, which I felt like could have just dropped this instead of a 5.5-hour live stream. But they just proved to us that Marvel's not dead. And I'm not going to go through everyone who's been announced because there's so many people who actually got announced. But the first one that I was actually really happy to see on here was Simu Liu returning as Shang-Chi, because we have not heard anything from Shang-Chi in years, and I absolutely love that movie. I think it's criminally underrated, so I'm very excited to see this guy back in the MCU. Another big surprise here is Sentry. This is going to be the villain in the upcoming Thunderbolts film, so interesting how this is going to play out, and it's really going to be interesting to see how the Thunderbolts and the Fantastic Four movies are going to play out, because they are all returning and coming back to Avengers Doomsday. So these movies are all going to lead up to Avengers Doomsday, which for me as a fan gets me honestly excited, because for a while it feels like a lot of these MCU movies and MCU projects weren't really leading towards anything. So to see all of these actually leading to a big feature film, I'm gassed with. Something I'm really looking forward to seeing is Thor and Loki back together. Like the last time we saw each other was Avengers Infinity War. This is an emotional moment that's going to happen throughout the movie, and I can't wait for it. You have so many returning characters like Thor, Captain America, but you have a bunch of newer characters coming in within the X-Men. Very interested to see how they're going to play through this. You have Patrick Stewart's Charles Xavier and Ian McKellen, Magneto, both returning inside the MCU, coming into the MCU. We've seen Patrick Stewart get killed by Scarlet Witch, so how they're going to pull this off, I'm not sure. Are you guys excited for this? I'm conflicted by all the X-Men characters coming in, minus one who we'll get to here in a second, but I'm just kind of conflicted of like, what is the route with these guys? Are we going to get someone reintroduced here soon? Are we just going with these old relics? I'm confused. Gonna be cool to see them come back. Just a little interested here. Obviously, there's gonna be a lot of time jumping and a lot of like, kind of I guess multiverse stuff that they happen to do with Doctor Strange powers, with Wong's powers. So I'm interested to see how they get all these characters on screen together. Very much so looking forward to the Gambit returning. Like, go me the Gambit. Woo! How about a name of myself here? I love Channing Tatum. He's my favorite part from Deadpool and Wolverine. So to see him back, very, very excited for. Another huge surprise, though. So the cast for this movie really is stacked, but I feel we're missing the main point of this movie, the main, I guess, hero inside the MCU, Spider-Man. And this is one character I think is going to get introduced here soon, just because he's filming Spider-Man 4, I believe, here soon. Tom Holland is, so I'm not guessing he can't be there to film Avengers Doomsday. But if Spider-Man's not in this movie, that makes absolutely zero sense. So I'm not getting overly worried just yet. I'm just a little bit confused as to why he wasn't even announced. I mean, Spider-Man's kind of the face of the MCU. At least he should be. So to see that he's not even on the list, that gets me just a little bit concerned. All that to say, the cast for this movie, again, is going to be stacked. It's going to be cool to see these X-Men characters, and you also got returning characters like Nightcrawler. Here, again, you have the Gambit, you have Magneto, you have Charles Xavier, you have Cyclops, and you have the Beast. So there's so many awesome characters returning for the X-Men. Fantastic Four, I'm assuming this movie somehow, some way will have a post-credit scene that will lead to the events of Avengers Doomsday, because isn't Dr. Doom a Fantastic Four villain? So many thoughts, so many questions, but as of right now, as a fan, this gets me excited just because we are actually leading towards something. Will Doomsday come out next year? Nobody knows. Nobody knows nothing. But I'm a fan of the Russo brothers. I think they're the best directors inside the MCU when it comes to MCU movies alone. The Russo brothers know what they're doing with these type of movies. I'm excited for it. But what do you guys make of this casting? It's huge. It's grand. Who did I not even talk about here? Let's talk about it all down below. And will Spider-Man come back? Will he be making that comeback? Let's talk about it all down below. Hit the like button, subscribe button, notification bell. Thanks for watching and for being here. And I'll see you guys in the next one.